So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tries to thread one through. Cannavaro can get it clear. And it's Marusic. He's in plenty of space here. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, somebody who really has impressed me in many ways is Alessio Romagnoli. I mean, I've watched him since his...
And the shot! Mbappe gets it away. Marusic. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, terrible pass. Cataldi. Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Terrific header! Goal! Lazio! First blood drawn. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cataldi. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vecino. That's a good ball out wide. Isaacson gets into some space. Basic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it. David Villa gets shot at goal! We've got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 24 minutes is...
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
David Villa.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails, most definitely.
Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe. Isaacson looking to play him in. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vecino. And it's Marusic. Basic. That has been slung wide. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cancellieri. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Pellegrini. Knocks it into space. Marusic. Romagnoli. Cataldi. Here's Basic. Cataldi. And it's Pellegrini. And they've got a throw. Pellegrini. Here's Basic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Marusic. Isaacson, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Vecino.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Mbappe. Now it's Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the right. Isaacson has it in a
There
wide
will be
position.
1 minute added time.
Stoichkov. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta. And he's been shifted off it. Cataldi. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong
Everyone,
opinions on the
please
first
welcome
half?
our players
Well, I
to
don't
the
think either
field.
side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. Pellegrini, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Marusic. And it's Pellegrini. And Cancellieri. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Now it's Villa. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Vecino. Loslin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Romagnoli. Vecino. Basic. Pellegrini. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Over to the left. Cancellieri. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Schneider. Played out wide. Goes for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Israel have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Cataldi. Marusic is in a really good position out wide. That is good strength. And that is a little undercooked. Cancellieri. Israel have a free kick. Pellegrini. Basic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. He is through here. Vecino. Isaacson. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Substitution for Israel. Number 17.
Israel choosing to make the first change.
Number 7, Schneider. Number 2, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 23.
Oh, super ball. Foot in. Israel have the chance to go the other way.
Number 11, Messi. Number
Stoichkov.
9,
Plays one through.
Number 4,
David Villa
Kukcu.
is on his own. Oh, shooting chance! It's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! Vecino. And it's Basic. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot!
Lazio really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Isaacson. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Noslin. Noslin has been caught there. It's a foul. He's trying the shot. And another try. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi is there to clear. He's looking to win it for them. Basic. Now it's Noslin. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a throw. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cleared without complication. Now it's Villa. And Stoichkov! Keeper's not concerned by that.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Isaacson.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Here's a sharp little ball here. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Well, we are already up and running again. Pinches it off him. Now that's well seen too. Marasic. So Front-footed pressing going on here. Out to the left it goes. Tries to play it through. Pellegrini. Kukcu. Bellingham. And this is Stoichkov. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rudiger was in no mood for any of that. Cataldi. Played out towards the right wing. Noslin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pellegrini. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Kukcu. Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Kukcu clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Cataldi. Basic. Can he get it through? David Villa! There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. It's been quite a roller coaster ride here, right up until the final seconds. An intriguing watch. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Number 14, David Villa.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Number 5, Vinicius
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great vision. Mario Gila cuts out the pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's finished. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Romagnoli attempts a clearance. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Threads one in. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's managed to get rid. And here's Vinicius Junior. Basic. Now it's Noslin. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Noslin. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out to the left flank. Searching pass he's played there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cataldi goes short. And the cutback. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. Messi is over the first kick. And he puts them one up.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
And so the captain steps up. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Hazard is the man who's second in line. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Vecino is second man up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
This then to level matters. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Keeper's gone the wrong way. And he's put them two in front. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in. Pick that one out.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Bayer obliged to stop this to keep them alive. And that has lifted the roof. Israel bow out. Defeat sealing their... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. Steaming on goalwards. Stoichkov getting this one clear. Gets his head on it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think this guy Scalvini will be the one his teammates look...
Oh, that is asking for... And the shot! Goal! Atalanta! And Atalanta go in front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. Big chance! There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 15 minutes is
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
David Villa.
Israel grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Opts for safety. Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Atalanta upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is.
David Villa! David Villa! Brilliant! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The goal scorer for Israel.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
David Villa. David Villa.
Israel get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's the Rhone. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. David Villa. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Batistuta made a good run there. That's been slipped through. He's found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's away. Chance, surely! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
David Villa! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. De Rhone. That's Zalewski.
That was lovely, that.
Zalewski. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Israel could not have chosen a worse moment. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Threads one in. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. De Roon. Zappacosta. And here's the Ketelara. Zappacosta has it out wide and in space. Stoichkov. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
2 minutes has been
We
indicated.
are into stoppage time. Shot could be on. Has crossed into the... Oh, what a climb! Goal! Atalanta! And the comeback is complete. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
And there's the end of the first half. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and
Everyone,
totally
please
absorbing.
welcome the two
We're actually
sides.
headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Villa. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Delivered in. Mbappe. Schneider. Oh, easy pickings there. He's in a great position here. He's a sharp little ball here. Over to the left. Drilled in. Chance for a shot! No, not this time.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Zalewski plays it short. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 14.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Foot in. Zalewski, he's picked his way. Can he finish? Stoichkov, that's a sharp pass. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. De Ketelara. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Scalvini. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking tidy in possession here. Played out wide. Flings in across. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Some really good ball movement. He's having a shot! Goal, Israel! They have turned it round again! Undoubtedly, one of the great games. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's good running with the ball. Well, it's Batistuta.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
De Ketelaere. And it's De Roon. Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Zappacosta. Atalanta finding their passes. Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rijkaard goes steaming forward, shapes to shoot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Schneider with the short one. Real chance!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. This is the time you need that pace.
Israel can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's got the beating of his man. Beckenbauer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's well spotted.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Zalewski. And he's managed to get free. They really do have to make something of this. It's a good-looking delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Good ball, good take. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now that looks a decent ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Yamal. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telling...
Lewandowski! It's off target and by quite a way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace. One-on-ones, he usually comes out on top, even against quick opponents. But I also like the way he can drive the ball out of defence.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kubasi. Still goalless. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. How Kubasi calmly anticipates. Yamal. He's through here. Rafinha. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rashford is wide and looking to get onto this. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Rashford. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Odegaard. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That has been slung wide. That's been cut out, well played. Martin. Played out to the left flank. Looking for options for movement. Rafinha. Over to the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Rashford. Can he get on the end of this? Balde has it in a wide position. Balde just loves to go forward whenever he can. This looks promising. Mbappe shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Eric Garcia. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's decided to go for it. Now that was quite some save.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. How Kubasi clears it away. Nice sequence of passes, this. Played back into the centre, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Odegaard. Schneider. And he cuts out the supply. Kubasi. Rafinha. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Yamal. Serginho.
There will be 1 minute
And it's
added
been played
time.
through. Rafinha. He's not got that quite right. Pass is just off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been
And
for
please
the lack of
welcome
trying.
our to the field.
So there was the first half.
Israel really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Schneider. Rijkaard. Rafinha. Now that's well seen too. Yamal has a look inside the box. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. They continue each to cancel the other out. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Rafinha, and the shot! Goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Eric Garcia. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Knocks it into space.
There they go, hunting again.
No foul, says the referee. Rafinha. This is De Jong. Eric Garcia. And it's Balde. Kubasi. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Schneider goes steaming forward.
Israel really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's tidy. And it's Snyder. Knocks it out wide. Ødegaard, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well timed, excellent interception.
Israel really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Eric Garcia. And Balde. That has been cut short. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Rafinha. Oh, good ball. Hit real chance. And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Substitution for Israel. Number 7.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Robert Lewandowski. Number 23. Rijkaard. Number 8. Ødegaard.
Balde.
Number 17.
Israel
Mbappe.
are in dire need of a
Coming on the
breakthrough.
field,
Can they?
number 9,
All they need is one
Pedri.
big chance,
Number
and
11,
it may do the trick.
Neymar.
Now it's
Number
Lewandowski.
21,
Excellent
Bukayo
challenge
Saka.
there,
Number
uncompromising.
41, Rice.
That is a
Number
great shot,
13,
surely!
Chao.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Martin gets over and intercepts. Dani Olmo, and he's forced to go back. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's a sharp little ball here.
2 added minutes
Great
have been
vision.
indicated.
Martin cuts out the pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, such a clever touch. Rice. And that's that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ah, good steal. He just read it.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Flings it, up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Schlotterbeck. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Girassi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Aims beyond the defence. In with the challenge. Now it's Girassi. Into the channel. Goes for a shot! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Driving forward. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? You get a throw in. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Big chance! And the counter is on. Rijkaard making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Girassi. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's come to nothing. Looking tidy in possession. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cross to the back post. Bayer deals with that, nice and simple. Mbappe, pass somewhat off target. Nemecha! Saka puts his foot on the gas. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Delivery from Mbappe. Sabitzer.
Israel certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Decent progress down the left. Schneider did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, Waters has shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nemecha. So, what can they make of this? And that's another good win of the ball. Schlotterbeck. And it's Brandt. Looking to play him in.
There will be
And he's managed to get free. Takes aim and crosses.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Schneider towering forward here. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Israel really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Good running, strong and purposeful. Hangs in across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Saka knocks it into space, and it's made its way to him. Face to face with the keeper. Nemecha. Israel still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Now Schlotterbeck. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through, and he's lost his... Can he finish? That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it.
He's gone for goal. He's got away with one there. Rijkaard, nicely spread. Saka. Schlotterbeck, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Brandt. Now it's Gerassi. Ryerson. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Israel can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Brandt. Schlotterbeck. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Brandt. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Tries to play it through. Defending was strong and firm. 75 minutes played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Borussia Dortmund certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Schuler. Quality ball. Great vision. Brandt. That ball looks a good one. Great chance! Rice. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's picked out the run. Real chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Coming on the field is number 21. Substitution in progress.
Israel are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Nemecha. That is good alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. Schuler. That's a good ball out wide. It's a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. Crosses it into the area. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Neymar. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There's the header! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think
And it's Neymar. He's having a shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. And that's an errant pass. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Takes a shot! Goal! Israel! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 13 minutes is number 17, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rice, now he's got space here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Timber. Zubimendi. Now Timber.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Tomori goes back to front. And here's Trossard. Oh, that's fabulous. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Rice plays it short. And no, he's seen through all of that. That's travelling a long way. Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of it? Big chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after
So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Thuram. Played back. Good effort from distance. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Rice. Bellanova making good progress on the... And the finish! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Incapuyi. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. And it's Timber. Zubimendi. And here's Saka. He's in plenty of space here. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saka. That's been cut out, well played. Tries a measured ball. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Knocks it into space. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Timber. Saliba. Zubimendi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's made its way to him.
It was indecision all round, they have to do a bit better than that.
Out for a throw. Neymar, and he was quick to react. And it's Rice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Out towards the flank. Nicely weighted ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe chasing after it. Throwing. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Rice. Zubimendi. And Gabriel. Incapuyi. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Trossard. Couldn't squeeze it through. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Israel are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Arsenal get the ball rolling in the second half. Now Timber. Saka.
That was lovely, that.
Timber. Rijkaard. Great vision. Saliba cuts out the pass. And it's Timber. And here's Ødegaard. Saka. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Ødegaard. Incapié, who's set up one goal so far. He's gone forward. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Zubimendi. Ødegaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Trossard. This looks promising. Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! the comeback is complete. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Saka.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Bellanova picks it up out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Israel really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's through here. Chance for a shot! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Saka's delivery. Bellanova receives it in a good position here. Good read, needed to be. Rice. Rijkaard. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Bellanova. Neymar. Trossard. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Now Subimendi. Now it's Trossard. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Israel are looking to go forward now. Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. And that has been slung wide. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And he's surging through. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had it taken off him. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Saka! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there.
Substitution
They're
in
very
progress.
well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The final 5 minutes. Lewis Skelly. Can he get it through? Martinelli looking to run onto it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellanova. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Ødegaard. Neymar. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Neymar has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Madwicki. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Here's real chance! He's got a goal! Deep into injury time! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. And there goes the final whistle. Israel played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. Okay. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. We're ready to see what unfolds. And
Cisco! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. And he whips it. It's a mighty effort. No, not the best of headers.
yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused.
Oh, he's been caught napping. In once more. Heaven is there, and he can get that clear. Schneider's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams. Pass is coming off in Schneider! What a hit, the save was firm.
Israel have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a great pick out. That's the keeper's ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Rijkaard. That has not gone well. Matheus Cunha. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
That's great.
Oh, that's ambitious. That was superb goalkeeping.
Sneijder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's on it, can he get away? Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Israel have their second corner now. Sneijder plays it short. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Sneijder goes short. And the shot! And that has been cleared.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Martinez. Evan. Well, we expected better and takes a shot! Ugarte. Here's Matheus Cunha. Nicely weighted ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Over to the left. He has found the way through. Fire, there's the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Tries a shot! Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Keeper has taken decisive action. Aimed beyond the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Stoichkov. And it's Stoichkov. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Villa really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And it's Dallo. Good ball, good take. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Matheus Cunha. Played out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Sneijder. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely aimed pass. And he welcomes it in. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to play him in. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Israel ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Header! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Here's Shaw. Casemiro. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Caceres. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Shaw. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's in a great position here. Šeško. He won't be happy with that one. Bruno Fernandes. Climbs up big, in for the pieces. Oh, taken with style. First blood drawn.
The attendance for this match.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
They get a throw in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Casemiro. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Matheus Cunha. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Evan. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Just eases him off the ball.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Shot a goal! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's right in! Oh, crossbar! Crossed in again. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's a searching pass. And the ball is out of play. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He's beat. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
They've played it short. Mbappe is onto this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Matheus Cunha looking understandably energised after his goal. Zirkzee, who's looking wide. Mbappe. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Schneider plays it short. Can he finish? Now, and again! They've done it! And what a climax we have here! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Israel give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Bruno Fernandes, brilliantly cut out. Bruno Fernandes, terrific header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Substitution.
Israel are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Five minutes to add. Out towards the flank. Lofted in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is as far as it goes. Israel can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Little pass back. Oh, he's played it in low. Long ball upfield. Aims beyond the defence. Thinks one through. Marcos Antonio.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Stoichkov! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Delivery from Mbappe. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Kajeri. That has been slung wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Defending in numbers. He's got tall. No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
That's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And Stoichkov! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Antonio. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get... Big chance! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 8, Stoichkov. Stoichkov. Stoichkov.
Israel have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kajeri! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Cedric Suarez. Suarez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nicely shaped cross. Cannavaro tries to clear. Threads one in. Out of play for a goal kick. Antonio, he's looking wide. He's in plenty of space here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Suarez. And they've got rid.
Israel can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's had it taken off him. Deftly away. Pass somewhat off target. Suarez. Nice bit of trickery. He's found the way through. Climbs up big. It's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
And he was quick to react.
Has been indicated.
Ball's gone out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Israel are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Villa is offering a right smile there.
Israel have their second corner now. Schneider plays it short. David Villa! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. And it's pulled back. And he's had a hit. That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Kajeri. Luis Gustavo. Played out to the right. It's a pretty loose pass. Luis Gustavo. Looking for options for movement. Stoichkov. Danger averted for now. Luis Gustavo. Caceres does well to get it back. Beckenbauer. Driving, takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Beckenbauer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Schneider goes short. He's had a shot! Just swings wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Antonio. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's shifted it to the flank. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. Stoichkov. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Antonio. Cagliari looking to add to his goal. Stoichkov being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match.
He's tried one! Oh my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front!
The goal scorer for Israel.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Israel go into the lead. Luis Gustavo. Spread neatly, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Antonio.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely ball and a real... Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Number 17.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Takes a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Not the most convincing of passes. Antonio. And it's Luis Gustavo. Serginho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Stoichkov finds himself offside. That has not gone well. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It's a searching pass. Caceres cuts it out. David Villa has created one goal already.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substitution for Israel. Number 17, Mbappe. Number 7.
He's gone for the shots.
Number 19.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Number 8, Stoichkov. Coming on the field, number 5.
Oh, that's a key
Messi.
interception.
Number 13, Hazard.
Cedric Suarez.
Number 20, Conte.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's got away. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Luis Gustavo. Lovely bit of skill. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a promising position. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked out the run. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
That's a... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Santos! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That looks a decent ball. Luan Perez promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar, and that could well leave a mark. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Stoichkov. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And they win it back again. Knocks it into space. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And the shot's on here. Looking for the run. Aims beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. And here's Stoichkov. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Stoichkov. That has not gone well.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Serginho. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's picked it up out wide. Quick look, then plays it in. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Beckenbauer. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's going to be another throw. And it's Rincon. Rudiger powering forward here. Rudiger ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's the throw. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Serginho does well to get it back. Rincon. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substituição em andamento.
Here we go again then.
Israel really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's well spotted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Besson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Neymar. Israel different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Messi tries to play it through. He's through here. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Rincon. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. David Villa. Messi. It's played through for him. David Villa! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Villa certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Luan Perez. Israel perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Neymar! Decent hit from there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he welcomes it in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Mbappe! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Israel really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Camisa 9. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 19.
Rincon. And Perez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. And Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Camisa 13. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 44.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rincon. Rijkaard looking to penetrate opposition lines. David. Played out towards the right wing. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Serginho. Schneider. Mbappe.
Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neymar. Santos finding their passes. Rincon. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Referee's given a throw. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Serginho. Could try cutting inside here. This looks promising. The final 5 minutes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Real chance! Santos clearly now in lead preservation mode. In with the challenge.
Teremos 3 minutos
Added time
de
going up
acréscimo.
here, it's 3 minutes. And the counter is on. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Teremos uma substituição.
Azar. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Now it's Saka. Rudiger puts his foot on the gas. Delivery from Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would have to highlight...
Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
It's a promising position. And it's made its way to him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible. Goes for the shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Israel score first.
The goal for Israel.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Kylian
So, a breakthrough already. Zubimendi. Arsenal finding their passes. Trossard in with the challenge. Trossard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. Incapuyi proves too strong. He's gone for goal. Saliba. That has been cut short. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Gently done. Trossard. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Trossard. That ball looks a good one. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Trossard. Now it's Trossard. Schneider. Haaland. Zubimendi. It's Saka. Knocks it out wide. Delivered with swing. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Mbappe. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Timber. Saka looking to run onto it. Saka. And that pass just didn't quite work. Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Schneider does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply. Saka. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's been shipped out wide. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Ambitious ball here. This looks promising. Goes without saying, that was poor. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Israel leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross in, looks like a good one. And he's there to belt it away. And he's had it nicked away. Rice. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cannavaro. Rudiger. Played out to the left flank. That has not gone well. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Odegaard. Now it's Saka. Haaland. Knocks it into space. And he shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Oh, that's well spotted. Saliba. So, what can they make of this? Can he get it through? Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Saka, he's picked his way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Saka goes short. Now the cross. Header comes in! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now there's a fine ball. Look at the space. And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's a sharp pass. Trossard. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Good ball, good take. And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Saka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater.
Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Rice plays it short. Cross to the back post. Shoots! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution for Israel, number 7.
Israel
Schneider.
choosing to make
Number
the first
20,
change.
Ulrich
And that has added a whole new
Number
complexion to the
27,
game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Number 15.
And the shot!
Number 24.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Beckenbauer with the short one. Takes a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Israel really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Martinelli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make...
Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Punched away. Shot, can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Arsenal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And it's Bellingham.
There will be
Good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rice, Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Rice. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is as far as it goes. Israel illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Mario Gila makes the interception. Isaacson, and he's worked it through. Great chance! Goal! Lazio! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got away. Cross needs to be good. Bayer claims it, safe hands.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Basic. Tries a measured ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And no, that was never going to make it. Isaacson. Now it's Noslin. Now it's Mbappe. Pellegrini. Lazio looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Beckenbauer puts his foot on the gas. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cataldi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Vecino. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And he gets big! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? This is the time you need that pace.
He's found the way through. Vecino. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Spread out to the left. And it's Pellegrini.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's Cataldi. Basic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Israel are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Vecino looking to play him in. Isaacson receives it in a wide position. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Cataldi might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's had a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Vecino. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Saka. He is through here. Plays it across. Provedel claims it without any fuss. Pellegrini. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Israel really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he's had a hit! Oh, what has happened here? Pellegrini. Cancellieri pinches it off him. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has not gone well. Oh, that's fabulous. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out towards the flank. Crosses it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Saka.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Noslin, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Nicked it back promptly. Pellegrini. Vecino has created one goal already. Just about up to the hour now. And it's Vecino to Maricic. Now he's got space here. Vecino. Now it's Noslin. Distributed tidily. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cancellieri, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Noslin. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 18. Viene sostituito con il numero 9. Pedro.
Going for goal! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. No, that's been intercepted. Hila. Cataldi. Oh, good spread. Pedro. He has found the way through. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely spread. Saka. Oh, sweet feet. Delivered across. Big chance! He scores! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Numero 22.
Israel get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Zaccagni. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that pass just didn't quite work. Romagnoli. Cataldi. Romagnoli. And it's Romagnoli. Here's Basic. Pellegrini. Now it's Zaccagni. He's picked his way through. He's given the time to pick a pass. And here's Zaccagni. And it's Vecino. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Castellanos. And that was nowhere near his best. Zaccagni. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Schneider. He's got away. Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Opts to play it. And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vecino. Marosic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's Cataldi. Now it's Castellanos. And it's Marosic.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, the opposition have to come
And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Sesko! Oh, it's come loose. Not the most accurate pass. Maciej Cunha. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in a good position here. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. And Dalot. Maciej Cunha. Elects to cross, and the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Played into space. Now it's Villa. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bruno Fernandes is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely spread. Maciej Cunha. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the run, and it's been played through. That is good alertness. Oh, that's well spotted. Ugarte has a look and plays it forward. Maciej Cunha. He has a look and a chance! Israel so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Israel with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Villa's cross. Casemiro with the clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes. Distributed tidily.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer. Maciej Cunha. And it's Dalot. Evan. To Martinez. Evan. Shaw. And it's Shaw. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ugarte. Out to the right. Maciej Cunha. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
He rises! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Ugarte. Shaw. To Martinez. Ugarte. To Martinez. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a good ball out wide. Could try cutting inside here. Rijkaard. And he's intervened well there. It's a really well-measured ball. Threads one in. That has been cut short. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! The captain delivers!
Well, it's so hard to keep someone with his enthusiasm and his energy quiet. Second best will never...
And there is the half-time whistle. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Israel really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mbappe, it's a pretty loose pass. He has found the way through. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's anyone's ball now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Šeško. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Can he get on the end of this? Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. He's found the way through. Matheus Cunha's cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Heaven gets over and intercepts. Played out to the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ended up in no man's land. Mbappe spots it and intercepts. Now it's Villa. Some resolute defending there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Crossed into the box. Cleared away. And they're back on the ball again. Ugarte. And it's Casemiro. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. That pass isn't the best. Nice looking ball. That has been slung wide. David Villa, pass somewhat off target. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that has been clubbed away. Beckenbauer. And it's Rijkaard. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Tries to pass it through. And this is Batistuta. Stoichkov. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a pretty loose pass. Israel are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are...
David Villa! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
It's their second corner of the game. Schneider plays it short. Takes a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Schneider with the short one. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. And the decent chance! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Batistuta has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in space and looking for options. Bayern claims it without any fuss. And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. There's the shot! He has done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nice control. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out of play for a goal kick. Looking to play him in. Good play on the left-hand side here. He is through here. Goes for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Brilliantly cut out. And he can clear it away. And that's a throw-in. And back to the keeper they go. Israel are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Beckenbauer, who does have an assist to his name. Caceres. Rudiger. Beckenbauer. Zielinski. Thuram. Rijkaard. And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Drogba! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Akanji. And it's Barella. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control. DiMarco. Zielinski. To Çalhanoğlu. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. He's got away. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. He can get that clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rudiger. And it's Cáceres. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Barella. Zielinski. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Akanji. And it's Barella. He's looking wide. And it's Barella. Great vision. And he plays one through. For Messi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bisek. Luis Enrique. Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal, and he's picked it up out wide. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Çalhanoğlu. Spread it left. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Luis Enrique. Opts for safety. Barella. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! It's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Israel are having a ball here. Barella. Here's Zielinski. Bastoni. Di Marco. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Di Marco. Shot could be on. Has crossed into the middle.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Israel really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Israel have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're already back up and could be danger here. Barella. Played back in. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Now can he find a fit? Takes a shot! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Numero 17.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique has got himself a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Israel are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Beckenbauer is there to clear. Barella.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Cannavaro goes sliding in. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, there was plenty on that. Beckenbauer. Now it's Thuram. Picked out brilliantly. He's cut it out. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Çalhanoğlu has it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! It wasn't a great header in the end.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of...
Oh, what a mistake! And that's going to be a goal kick. Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Numero 94.
Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows.
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a... This time, surely! It's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Inter Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That's good running with the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Caceres. Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bastoni to Barella, spread out to the left. Zielinski. No, that's been intercepted. Luis Enrique. Great chance! No, that's just wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Il numero 47 e il numero 2.
That's a little off target. Great ball, and he's in here. Azar. Oh, that's well spotted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Inter Milan looking to... Big chance! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Cannavaro has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card. He gets big! Oh, he's kicked it out. That's a great save. Nicely weighted ball. That was good alertness. Barella. Dumfries. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Into the last 5 minutes. That pass has been well intercepted. Shelhanolu and Akanji. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. And applies the finish! And he's missed it. Barella.
5 minuti di recupero.
Shelhanolu. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Dumfries. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Tries a shot! They've done it! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, they have real chance! Zielinski. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Shelhanolu. And that is as far as it goes. Israel looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoy. you